Hi. In this video we will be talking about how to protect your finances from sneaky companies. Watch this video to the end to delve into the world of hidden fees, uncovering their various forms, exploring the legalities surrounding them. Welcome back to the International CEO. In today's consumer-driven world, hidden fees and fine print have become the bane of many people's financial existence. From credit cards to cell phone contracts, from airline tickets to utility bills, sneaky companies often bury extra charges in the fine print, catching consumers off guard and draining their wallets. In this comprehensive guide, we'll delve into the world of hidden fees, uncovering their various forms, exploring the legalities surrounding them, and providing practical tips on how to protect yourself from falling victim to them. Understanding hidden fees. Hidden fees are charges that are not explicitly disclosed up front, often concealed in the fine print of contracts or agreements. They can manifest in various forms, including maintenance fees, service charges, convenience fees, and administrative costs. While some hidden fees may be legitimate, others are deliberately obscured to increase a company's profits at the expense of unsuspecting consumers. One common example of hidden fees is the banking industry, where customers may encounter charges for ATM withdrawals, overdrafts, paper statements, and account maintenance. Similarly, telecommunications companies are notorious for adding hidden charges to monthly bills, such as activation fees, early termination fees, and data overage fees. Even seemingly straightforward transactions like booking a hotel room or renting a car can come with hidden charges for amenities, insurance, or additional services. The fine print. Legalities and ethical considerations. The fine print refers to the dense, often convoluted language used in contracts and agreements to outline terms and conditions. While companies are legally obligated to disclose important information to consumers, the fine print is where they often hide clauses that may be disadvantageous or misleading. However, not all fine print is deceptive, and many companies use it to provide necessary details about their products or services. From a legal standpoint, there are regulations in place to protect consumers from deceptive practices related to hidden fees and fine print. In the United States, the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, enforces laws that require companies to be transparent in their pricing and advertising. Additionally, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, CFPB, oversees financial institutions to ensure they adhere to fair and transparent practices. Despite these regulatory measures, some companies still exploit loopholes or employ deceptive tactics to circumvent the rules. Ethically, the use of hidden fees and convoluted fine print raises concerns about transparency, honesty, and consumer trust. Companies that prioritize short-term profits over long-term relationships risk damaging their reputation and alienating customers. Moreover, the proliferation of hidden fees erodes consumer confidence and undermines the principles of fair competition. Protecting yourself from hidden fees and fine print. While navigating the labyrinth of hidden fees and fine print can be challenging, there are several strategies consumers can employ to protect their finances. Read contracts thoroughly. Before signing any contract or agreement, take the time to read through the terms and conditions carefully. Pay close attention to sections labeled fees or charges, and seek clarification on anything that appears ambiguous or unclear. Ask questions. Don't hesitate to ask questions if you're unsure about any aspect of a transaction or agreement. Request written explanations of fees and charges, and verify the information provided by the company. Compare offers. Research competing products or services to compare prices, features, and fee structures. Shopping around allows you to make informed decisions and avoid overpaying for goods or services. Negotiate fees. In some cases, companies may be willing to waive or reduce certain fees, especially if you're a loyal customer or if you threaten to take your business elsewhere. Be assertive but respectful when negotiating with customer service representatives. Monitor your accounts. Regularly review your bank statements, credit card bills, and other financial documents for unauthorized charges or unexpected fees. Report any discrepancies to the relevant authorities or dispute the charges with the company directly. Opt out of add-ons. Be wary of optional add-ons or upgrades that may come with additional fees. Evaluate whether these extras are necessary or if you can opt out to save money. Consider alternatives. Explore alternative payment methods, service providers, or subscription models that offer transparent pricing and fewer hidden fees. Sometimes, paying a little more upfront can save you money in the long run. File complaints. If you believe a company has engaged in deceptive or unfair practices regarding hidden fees or fine print, file a complaint with the appropriate regulatory agency, such as the FTC or CFPB. Your feedback can help hold companies accountable and protect other consumers from similar experiences. Hidden fees and fine print pose significant challenges to consumers seeking to manage their finances responsibly. By understanding the nature of hidden fees, familiarizing yourself with legal regulations, and implementing proactive strategies to protect your finances, you can mitigate the risk of falling victim to deceptive practices. Remember, knowledge is your best defense against hidden fees, so stay informed and vigilant when engaging in financial transactions. By advocating for transparency and fairness, consumers can exert pressure on companies to prioritize ethical business practices and uphold consumer rights. Beyond the individual financial burden they impose, hidden fees have broader economic implications that can affect markets, competition, and consumer behavior. Understanding these impacts is essential for policymakers, economists, and industry stakeholders seeking to promote fair and efficient markets. Market distortion. Hidden fees can distort market dynamics by creating artificial barriers to entry and hindering competition. Large corporations with the resources to absorb or navigate hidden fees may gain an unfair advantage over smaller competitors, thereby stifling innovation and limiting consumer choice. Additionally, the prevalence of hidden fees can obscure true market prices, making it difficult for consumers to make informed purchasing decisions. Consumer behavior. The presence of hidden fees can influence consumer behavior in several ways. Some consumers may opt for products or services with lower upfront costs, unaware of the hidden fees they'll encounter later. Others may become disillusioned with certain industries or companies altogether, leading to reduced trust and engagement. Over time, this can result in decreased consumer spending, slower economic growth, and heightened market volatility. Regulatory response. In response to concerns about hidden fees and deceptive practices, regulators may introduce new legislation or strengthen existing regulations to protect consumers. However, regulatory intervention must strike a delicate balance between safeguarding consumer rights and fostering market competition. Excessive regulation could stifle innovation and entrepreneurship, while inadequate regulation may fail to address systemic issues or protect vulnerable consumers effectively. Industry innovation. Despite the negative connotations associated with hidden fees, they can also serve as a catalyst for industry innovation and disruption. In competitive markets, companies that prioritize transparency and customer centricity may gain a competitive advantage, attracting consumers seeking alternatives to traditional fee-laden offerings. This, in turn, can incentivize other market players to reevaluate their business models and adopt more consumer-friendly practices. The role of technology in mitigating hidden fees. Advancements in technology have empowered consumers with tools and resources to combat hidden fees and navigate the complexities of the modern marketplace more effectively. From price comparison websites to budgeting apps, technology plays a crucial role in promoting transparency, empowering consumers, and driving positive change. Price comparison tools. Websites and mobile apps that aggregate pricing information across various retailers and service providers enable consumers to compare prices, features, and fee structures more easily. By harnessing the power of big data and algorithms, these platforms help consumers make informed purchasing decisions and identify the best value propositions. Financial management apps. Personal finance apps offer features such as expense tracking, bill reminders, and budgeting tools that help consumers stay organized and monitor their financial transactions closely. By providing real-time insights into spending patterns and account activity, these apps empower users to detect hidden fees, identify areas for cost savings, and optimize their financial health. Blockchain technology. Blockchain technology, with its decentralized and transparent nature, holds promise for revolutionizing various industries, including finance and supply chain management. By leveraging blockchain-based solutions, companies can enhance transparency, traceability, and accountability in their operations, reducing the likelihood of hidden fees or fraudulent practices. Smart contracts. Smart contracts, self-executing contracts with the terms of the agreement directly written into code, offer a promising solution for automating transactions and enforcing contractual obligations without the need for intermediaries. By embedding fee structures and payment terms into smart contracts, companies can enhance transparency and minimize the risk of hidden fees or disputes. Hidden fees in fine print represent significant challenges for consumers, businesses, and policymakers alike. While regulatory measures and technological innovations have made strides in addressing these issues, more work remains to be done to promote transparency, fairness, and consumer empowerment in the marketplace. As consumers, it's crucial to remain vigilant, educate ourselves about our rights and responsibilities, and advocate for greater transparency and accountability from companies. By holding businesses accountable for their pricing practices and supporting initiatives that promote transparency and fairness, we can collectively work towards a more equitable and consumer-friendly marketplace. Similarly, policymakers and regulators must continue to monitor market dynamics, identify emerging trends, and adapt regulatory frameworks to address evolving challenges effectively. By fostering a regulatory environment that incentivizes ethical behavior and discourages deceptive practices, policymakers can help level the playing field and promote healthy competition. Ultimately, combating hidden fees and fine print requires a multifaceted approach involving collaboration between consumers, businesses, regulators, and technology providers. By working together towards common goals of transparency, fairness, and consumer empowerment, we can create a marketplace that serves the interests of all stakeholders and fosters sustainable economic growth and prosperity. In addition to the tangible financial costs, hidden fees can also have profound psychological effects on consumers. Understanding these psychological impacts is crucial for comprehensively addressing the issue and implementing effective strategies to mitigate their negative consequences. Feelings of betrayal and distrust. Discovering hidden fees after making a purchase or signing a contract can evoke feelings of betrayal and distrust towards the company responsible. Consumers may feel misled or deceived, eroding the trust they had in the brand and damaging their perception of the company's integrity. This erosion of trust can have long-lasting effects, influencing future purchasing decisions and tarnishing the company's reputation. Sense of powerlessness. Hidden fees can leave consumers feeling powerless and vulnerable, as if they have little control over their financial circumstances. The asymmetry of information between companies and consumers, combined with the complexity of fee structures and contractual agreements, can create a sense of helplessness and frustration. This perceived lack of control can exacerbate feelings of stress and anxiety, undermining consumer confidence and well-being. Financial stress and uncertainty. Hidden fees contribute to financial stress and uncertainty, disrupting budgeting efforts and undermining financial stability. Over time, the cumulative impact of hidden fees can exacerbate financial insecurity, leading to heightened anxiety and reduced quality of life. When consumers discover hidden fees, they may experience feelings of regret and frustration over the perceived loss of money or value. This emotional response can linger long after the transaction has taken place, shaping future attitudes and behaviors towards similar purchases or transactions. Cognitive overload. The cognitive burden of navigating hidden fees and fine print can overwhelm consumers, taxing their mental resources and decision-making capabilities. As consumers juggle multiple financial obligations and contend with opaque pricing structures, they may experience decision fatigue and cognitive overload, making it challenging to make informed choices. This cognitive strain can lead to suboptimal decision-making and increase the likelihood of falling victim to hidden fees. Strategies for coping with hidden fees. Despite the challenges posed by hidden fees, there are several strategies consumers can employ to cope with them effectively and minimize their impact on financial well-being. Educate yourself. Knowledge is power when it comes to navigating hidden fees. Take the time to educate yourself about common fee structures, contractual terms, and consumer rights. Familiarize yourself with relevant regulations and resources that empower you to make informed decisions and advocate for fair treatment. Budget wisely. Incorporate a buffer for potential hidden fees into your budgeting efforts. Stay vigilant. Regularly monitor your financial accounts and statements for any unauthorized charges or unexpected fees. promptly investigate any discrepancies and take action to dispute erroneous charges or seek refunds from the relevant parties. Voice your concerns. Don't hesitate to voice your concerns and dissatisfaction with companies that engage in deceptive or unfair practices related to hidden fees. Contact customer service, file complaints with regulatory agencies, and share your experiences with friends, family, and online communities. Your feedback can hold companies accountable and raise awareness about the importance of transparency and consumer rights. Support transparent businesses. Choose to support companies that prioritize transparency, honesty, and fair pricing practices. Reward businesses that disclose fees up front, provide clear and understandable terms and conditions, and demonstrate a commitment to customer satisfaction. By voting with your wallet, you can incentivize ethical behavior and contribute to positive change in the marketplace. Hidden fees represent a pervasive and insidious challenge for consumers, impacting not only their financial well-being but also their psychological health and trust in the marketplace. By recognizing the psychological effects of hidden fees and implementing strategies to cope with them effectively, consumers can assert greater control over their finances and protect themselves from deceptive practices. Furthermore, businesses, regulators, and policymakers must collaborate to address systemic issues related to hidden fees and promote greater transparency, fairness, and consumer empowerment. By fostering a regulatory environment that incentivizes ethical behavior, encourages industry innovation, and prioritizes consumer protection, we can create a marketplace that serves the interests of all stakeholders and fosters trust, confidence, and prosperity for years to come. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, hit that bell, comment, and subscribe for more content on the International CEO. See you next time.